welcome to my channel. Well, one of the awesome things about the knife community is some people will send you knives if you have a channel and as gifts, and it's really helped me to discover knife companies that I now love that I probably never would have I don't know about never, but it would have been a long time before I ever got around to them. One of the first ones, this is not what was sent to me, it's just the company, is the Mora. I was gifted a Mora standard knife, and that led me to like, wow, this thing doesn't cost that much and it performs so well. Where have you been all my life? This is a companion. I believe it's a heavy duty. I took the little sticker off of it. But I love Moron Knives, and if it wouldn't have been for a gift, I probably wouldn't have. And eventually, watching other videos, I would have said, "Oh, I wonder what this knife is that they're talking about." And that really helped out a lot because now I wonder how I got along without ever knowing about Moron Knives before. Another company is BPS Knives from Ukraine. Toby and kids sent me my first BPS and sent me a bunch of other ones. And I love these knives, man. I don't remember which particular model this one is. They come real shiny and everything, almost like a chrome finish on them, which resists rust pretty well. But I went ahead and took that finish off and, cold blew this or put it in vinegar to force a patina. But they have so many great knives that, again, I would not have known about these knives unless someone had sent me one. Toby and kids also sent me Joker knives. And this is just one of them. There's a bunch of Joker knives. But again, it's another company. These are made in Spain. And they use a similar steel to what Victorinox uses in their knives. Victorinox has recycled proprietary stainless, but still, it's about like that 1.4116 type of steel. Pretty good. Stainless, and this company is excellent, man. You can get all kinds of knives from them. I don't know if I got the other. They got folding knives, they have fixed blades. I'm just using that as an example. Also, it wasn't this exact knife, but I was gifted SE knife, an SE5, and an SE6. And again, that's another knife company that I love now, that I wouldn't have known about if somebody wouldn't have sent one to me. And now, man, I just love SE knives, man. This is the 4, the Azula, ever since I got it, has been my constant companion. I have this thing with me all the time. If my pants go on with a belt, this goes on too. If I take the pants off and I'm not wearing a belt, I'll put a lanyard on this thing and hang it around my neck because I just like having it convenient and available. They are, somewhat expensive compared to other options, but I mean, with that warranty and the way the knives feel in hand, again, it's just something that, unless you live, close to a knife store or something, some of these knives you're never going to know about until you get them in your hand, whether or not you like them. Some people don't like these flat micarta handles. I love them. I like this. I've never had a contoured G10 handle. I can see how it would swell out and probably fit the hand better, but man, this just carries so well. Flat against the body when you're walking, you don't have anything sticking next to you. Because a lot of times I'll wear them on my right hip, right behind, and if you've got a thick handle and everything, it'll start kicking you in the kidney. Here's another company that I really like. It's a Finnish knife, Finland. Um, but man, these are really durable, sturdy, and everything else. Uh, Again, I wouldn't have known about this knife. I probably would never have gotten one, but now that I do have it, I love it. I also have a little companion, to that guy. It's just the little Skrama. They have a bigger one and everything, but this is pretty cool. Has that little slight angle to it, and just a good pairing, between those two. So again, it's because of the knife community. It's because of people that, out of the generosity of their heart, they sent me this. Now, there's a lot of other knives other people sent me. I can't list them all down in here, but these were mainly companies I didn't know about until I got it. There are other, like I said, a lot of other great gifts that were sent to me. A.G. Russell knives, Western knives, all different kinds of knives were sent to me by different people, and I really appreciate that. Here's like a little Western. I like this little guy because he has the awl in him. A very good little functional awl. I use that a lot more than necessarily a spay blade, but this one also has a spay blade. Yeah, it's just very helpful, for me to find new knife companies, because I mean it's just like a gap in your knife collecting. With case knives, I went ahead and finally bought them, but it wasn't necessarily a gift. I had been gifted case knives, but I finally pulled the trigger and got my first case knife. And again, it's like, what was wrong with me? Why didn't I see this before? But sometimes you just have to get one in hand and try it out, and you find out, wow, man, it wasn't a fluke. These are all good. From these companies. Like, you can't go, you would think, like with a Moron, oh man, that's just too cheap, there must be something wrong with it. And then you start using it and you find out, wow, man, this is excellent value. And that's what I think all of these are. These are excellent value knives, considering what you're getting. Like I said, a lot of people might look at Essie knives and think, wow, those things are way overpriced. Not when you consider the warranty on them, man. Any other knife, you could spend like $30 or $40, and maybe get a knife like it. But when you break it, you're out of luck, if you break it. With an Essie, and you don't even have to be the original owner. You just got to have the knife and send it in to them, and they'll replace it if you break the blade or chip it out badly or whatever, And that's just something that's amazing to me, that type of warranty and everything. But yeah, this is just some of the different knife companies that I discovered thanks to the generosity of my viewers, and I really appreciate that. If I haven't mentioned your name or haven't mentioned that you sent something, it's not that I don't appreciate it. It's just I had to narrow it down for this parameter. I have a playlist called Gifts where I try to put stuff in, but I haven't put every gift in there because, man, I'm starting to do it now, but I've got way over 1,000 videos out, and that's why I try to categorize things in playlists just to help myself also find them. But yeah, there you go. Again, I appreciate. You don't have to send me anything, for me to appreciate you, but it is nice when people open up my eyes to new companies that I didn't really know existed, and it was a gap in my knife learning, basically. So, sorry I haven't been doing very many videos lately. I just just weird stuff has been going on, and the summer heat really gets to me. Uh, the hottest part of summer is the worst time of the year. I just don't like it because electricity costs go up. You pretty much, if you can't get it done uh, before the sun comes up or right after, uh, the heat is just too oppressive to do anything, and it kind of coops me up. I don't like to be cooped up that much, but it does. And also with the cats changing my schedule, coming in and visiting, I can't leave Shadow inside here like I could Buddy. When Buddy would camp out during the day, he would like go into a coma. He would go into the bedroom and he would pass out, and he wouldn't come back out until he was ready to leave. He doesn't do that anymore. He tends to go outside, but Shadow has started to come in and stick around. He's starting to leave now a little bit later, but by the time he leaves, it's too hot for me to do my walking. So, anyways, enough complaining about that. But yeah, I really appreciate the knife community. It's really great, and I just I'm just thankful, that I was able to discover these knife companies through the generosity of other people, and it just really helps me out a lot. Anyways, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.